Hey everybody, so 2021 has started and I want to look back on some awesome zombie killing glory. Fear the Walking Dead has been one of the most controversial zombie shows in a long time for me. Some seasons are good, some seasons are bad. Some decisions are good, some decisions are bad. Some characters are good, some characters are bad. And we're here to look it all over. I'm going to be looking over every single episode of Fear the Walking Dead this year. And you guys can join along with me. Comment down below what your favorite parts of the episodes were, what your favorite characters are, anything you want. Welcome to the Fear Takeover of 2021. Hey guys, AJYT Abbott here, and welcome back to another episode of our Fear the Walking Dead Takeover of 2021. And today we're talking about Season 6, Episode 5, titled Honey. Yeah, let's get into it. Let's waste no time. So, this is a Dwight, Sherry, Morgan, Al episode, if you will. We get Dwight and Sherry kind of relaxing after finding themselves in episode 3, only for the danger to just take an incline as we meet this new group of people that Sherry has been with for quite some time now. It's basically a group of people that have been labeled outcasts, that have been thrown out or hunted by Jenny's people and Virginia herself. But they definitely want to kill Virginia. They're plotting a plan to take her out and take out the Pioneers once and for all, which of course they are fond of that plan, but then Morgan kind of gets in the way. And this is another instance where we see our group members starting to clash, as Morgan, Al, and Dwight have a big disagreement on whether or not to attack Virginia. See, Morgan and Al, they believe they need to bide their time because, you know, it's not the right thing to do to attack Virginia just head on, because if it fails, then the people, everyone that she pulled out of the Gulch, John, June, Grace, all of them will get killed. And that's not something they want to happen, of course, but Dwight is kind of just thinking about for himself, after he kills Virginia, he can finally live in peace with Sherry. But he has to realize that he has more family to protect now than just Sherry. I realize for him, it is very hard for Dwight to make the decision ultimately in the end to stop Sherry from doing this, because he knows that he's taking something from her, because Sherry is feeling very revengeful because of everything that happened with Negan in Season 7, where, she's the wife of Negan, and he's kind of just having them all bend to his knees. She's not about that dictator life, and she sees everything that Virginia is doing, and she sees it very much mirroring the situation with Negan and the Savior, so that's why she, wanted to be a part of this team that wants to kill Virginia initially. But when Dwight stops Sherry, she gets very pissed off and actually tells Dwight to leave her alone, and they go their separate ways at the end of this episode, which I thought was sad. But let's get to the positive sides of things. The car chase scene is so cool and is so well done. It's probably one of the best filmed action scenes of this show so far, where you have the horses running alongside the Al's MRAP, the armored truck, and you have Dwight jumping on top and then jumping in, fighting the guy. The guns are going off, and they have to get real close to the van so they don't get shot with the guns. And then the dude gets pushed out, and Dwight drives the car, and then it's revealed that Morgan captured the driver and just starts dragging him across the road. That was pretty cool. It's always cool to see Morgan reuniting with these characters, because of course they think he's dead. Man, yeah, it was really satisfying to see them meet up. But yeah, that's when, they start talking about using the MRAP to take out Virginia. Morgan is completely against it because, you know, Virginia could, you know, use this attack if it's failed to hurt everyone they care about. And Morgan's like, it's not what's right. And Dwight's like, well, right is what got us here in the first place. And that was a hard line to swallow, because there is some truth to that. You know, if Morgan's group had taken some extra precautions against Virginia's people, maybe they wouldn't have had to make all those detours they had to do, and you know, have to give up their freedom and have to give in to Virginia and the pioneers. Maybe that wouldn't have happened. So Dwight has kind of a point there, but Morgan has a bit of a better point where, of course, if they do attack, if it fails, Virginia will retaliate in some sort of manner, whether it's killing off one of Morgan's group or attacking them or worse. So yeah, it's a very controversial thing in this episode. But yeah, another thing is that they have a torture area where they're trying to get this guy, this pioneer, the driver of the MRAP, to kind of give up where Virginia is and where she's going to be at. And the driver's like, I don't know. He's telling him, I don't know. But Dwight just doesn't believing him. He lets a dog, you know, he sicks a dog on the guy. He like pours Walker guts on him, and then lets a dog like get all in his face. That was pretty cool. It was intense until Morgan puts a stop to it. There were some pretty good one-liners as well, because the guy, Dwight, takes off the mask that the group wears, the white masks, and the captive guy's like, ugh, well, no wonder you wear a mask. That was pretty damn good. That was good. But yeah, it is interesting to see Dwight take such a turn against Morgan and Al in this episode. But of course he's just trying to do what he thinks is right for Sherry, so I completely understand that. What else? Yeah, the white mask group is definitely creepy. Also the leader, I guess the kind of leader of the white mask group is the same guy that that Dwight let go in season 5 episode 10, I believe. 210 words per minute, that episode. He is the guy that Dwight let go, so he's kind of giving Dwight some leeway, but of course Sherry kind of pushes Dwight aside and locks him up with Al and Morgan, because she doesn't want Dwight to become the man that she feared he would become again. But by the end of the episode, she just doesn't want him around right now, so they're taking a bit of a break. But they did release a promo a little while back. It showed, you know, her and Dwight together, you know, embracing. So I don't know, we'll have to see what happens with that. But until then, thanks so much for watching. We have 2 more episodes, and there's going to be a special Fear the Walking Dead something coming very soon. Yeah, take care, guys. Goodbye.